Welcome to the Okaywhat22 Game Awards, ladies and gentlemen. 2023 edition. You might be wondering, hey, Okaywhat22, what qualifies you to do a Game Award, right? What qualifies you to do an award show about games, about video games that were released recently in the year of our Lord 2023? What qualifies you? You're not a gamer. You barely streamed this year. What do you know about video games? That's what I understand that you guys might be wondering. And I'm just here to clear up all doubts and just tell you now, I am a real gamer. I have myself handpicked every single nomination through every single category on this list. I've scoured the depths of Steam, the Nintendo Store, whatever else is out there, Epic Games Store, itch.io, whatever else, Roblox, yeah, that too. Okay, and I've collected all the biggest games. I've run them through the ringer, and here we have collected all of them, and we'll now be displaying the winners of the Game Awards. No more dilly-daddling. No ads. There's no ads in this Game Award. Oh, my mic fell. My mic actually fell. I cannot make this up. My mic broke. I cannot make this up. There is no way. That is just, what in the hell? What? Why? Why would this happen now? I don't get it. I didn't even plan that. Bro, what? Good thing I have epic music playing right now to distract from the fact that my entire setup is breaking. Terrible production? What do you mean? Look, yeah, maybe the set is bad, okay? Maybe the set design is bad. Sure, but we have spent all our budget into research, into selecting only the best games from the best categories. And now we're here to share our results of our investigations with you all. Welcome to the Game Awards, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, I would like some applause. All right, I feel like it's a good enough time for applause now. Can we get some applause? Just some claps in chat. Yeah. Shouldn't you be nicely dressed too? Like, isn't this an award show? You. Welcome to the Okaywhat22 Award Show. Can we get some applause, please, ladies and gentlemen? Let's get some real applause. I need to see claps flooding the chat. I need to see all the claps flooding in the chat right now. That's right. That's right. Amen, ladies and gentlemen. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to be filling in for our host here. He seems to not be able to know how to... He's kind of shy, okay? That host is kind of shy. I'm just going to take over, okay? We're fine. So, without further ado, let's jump into some nominations. You might be wondering what the categories look like for this year's award show. Well, it's very simple. Let's start with Best Game Direction. This means the best direction in any game. How well is the game directed, right? You know what a director is. You're not stupid. You know what a director is. So this is going to be a really simple category to announce. Okay. And the winner of Best Game Direction is Sweek again. Can we get some claps in chat? Can we get some claps in chat for that? It just makes sense. It just makes sense. The studio that developed this game spent years working on it. They spent years coming up with the concept for this game. The concept of the game dates back thousands of years to the creation of 2048, the game. That's where the concept dates from. It's insane how far they've brought it and how streamlined they've made it into this modern version for the modern consumer. One can only commend the directors of this game for how they dealt with it. So for that, it deserves Best Game Direction. Moving swiftly along. Best Narrative. This would mean the game with the best story. You gotta think of the games that really immerse you into a story, that really bring you in and elevate you to the point where you feel like the character. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, you really feel like you're Spider-Man. In Baldur's Gate 3, you really feel the bear. And in The Legend of Zelda, you really feel Can we get some claps in chat for the idea of the category? It just makes sense. It just makes sense that we need to cover this. So, now that I mentioned all those games, I would like to finally announce the winner for the best narrative game in this year's Okaywhat22 Game Awards. And this game, best believe me, deserved it. I've been looking around, okay? I've been looking at the games, I've been looking at the stories. I've been trying to think, what really goes into making a story? What really goes into making the best story? And with that in mind, I would like to announce that the award for the best narrative game of 2023 goes to Suika Game. It only makes sense. It only makes sense. You have to think about it really deep, okay? The quest of the cherry to become a strawberry, the quest of the strawberry to become the grape, the quest of the grape to become an orange, the quest of the orange to become the persimmon. What's a persimmon? We don't know that. The orange doesn't know that, but we have to go through the journey in becoming a persimmon. And then persimmon becoming an apple to a pear, to a peach, to a melon, to a watermelon. There's really none like it. And for that, it just outright deserves the best narrative game of the year. Can we get claps in chat? Can we get claps in chat for Suika Game? Wow, you wouldn't believe it. 2 awards so far? 2 awards? This early into the show? Ha! My God. My God. The studio? I don't even know the studio's name. But they must feel so happy right now. Okay. Enough narrative. Let's move on to the next category. The best art direction. These would include the games whose art inspires you. This is art made by real artists with real talent. And this is art that goes beyond the realms of, maybe some might say realism is better. Some might say, be extra exaggeratory with your art. Realism might not be the best way to go. I've seen this debate occur in art, but I think the real art, whether realistic or not, is one that makes you feel. And when it comes to art that makes you feel, you can feel any emotion. You can feel happiness. You can feel sadness. You can feel anger. You can feel disappointment. You can feel disgust. But you can feel pride. And I'm sure the winner of this category will feel very proud of their work. You gotta think, what are the games with some of the best art? Okay? You think The Legend of Zelda. It just looks so scenic. Alright? It makes sense. It just looks so scenic. You have Baldur's Gate. You don't even need to look at a game from this year. Look further back. You have like No Man's Sky. That's an ongoing game with insane art. Right? There's Elden Ring. But none of those came in last year, came out this year, so I don't know why I'm mentioning them. Anyway, point is, we should give some claps in chat for this. Alright? We should give some claps in chat for this category because the amount of work that goes into art is commendable. And I can only prove it by the amount of people in my chat who ask me to see their art. But then it turns out that they don't have any art. They're predicting their own future in asking me to see their art. And you have to commend that. Okay. Enough. That being said, I would like to announce that the best art direction for 2023 on the Game Awards, the Okaywhat22 Game Awards, goes to Suika game. It really makes you feel something. From when you place the very first cherry to when the two pineapples get stuck on opposite directions of the box. And then you feel the emotion. There is nothing else that makes you feel this way. And for that, you have to commend Suika game. To the very relief that you get when you see a Suika or a watermelon. The amount of ups and downs, simple art, look at it, simple art can get you. It's truly commendable. Can we get some claps in chat for Suika again? Third award. Would you look at that? Insane stuff right here. Huh. Oh, it brings a tear to my eye. I need to drink some water. Oh my god. I'm not seeing enough claps in chat for Suika game. Hello? Step it up. Chop. Deserved right here. Okay. Let's move forward to our next category. Best score and music. What music can you listen to for hours at a time and never get bored of it? What music can you listen to that truly elevates you? It makes you feel something. Whatever emotion it might make you feel, it makes you feel something. What kind of music will do that to you? You have to think. We have to think about these things. We're so focused on the game. We're so focused on the gameplay and how the visuals are, how the graphics are, that we never stop to listen. We never stop to listen. We're always looking, but never hearing. That being said, there's been many games with good score and music this year, right? We got, what do we got? We got Hi-Fi Rush. I saw that game. That has some pretty sick music. Well, we got Final Fantasy. Okay. Soundtrack on that was pretty good. I actually don't know what the music in Baldur's Gate 3 is, but based on anything else about the game, I imagine it's pretty good. Right. That being said, I would like to announce the award for Best Score Music. And the award goes to... I timed that very wrong. And the award for the best score and music in any game of 2023, according to Okaywhat22. Who would have known it? Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? From the time, you can picture it in your head. You can picture it in your head. You can already hear the music. All right? Even with this cinematic music playing in the background, you can already hear. You can hear everything. You can hear the music. The do 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 do. You can already hear it. When you listen to it for hours at a time, it is burned into your memory. To the point where you can't listen to any music without thinking of it. And for that, I think it is. I want to see claps. I want to see claps. It just makes sense. It really makes you feel. Alright, let's move along. The best independent game. Suikoden. Okay. It makes sense. So it's made by an indie studio. That's real. It is made by an indie studio. And the online version is made by an indie developer. Not even a studio, a developer. So it's just the best independent game. This actually makes sense. I actually want to see claps for this one because it just makes sense. Now, we had some rapid fire awards. The best ongoing game. Suikoden. It is ongoing. It's ongoing. Yes. Yes, it is still ongoing. It is still ongoing. Yeah. Yeah, it's still ongoing. Moving along. The best community support. Okay, what? I'm just kidding. It's Suikoden. Alright, y'all have stuck through it. Y'all have stuck through it. It is the best community. The best community. I go on Twitch every single day and I look up the Suikoden category. And I see a bunch of people playing. No matter what day, no matter how dead the game is. I always see people playing it. None better than me, of course. But it just makes sense. Moving on. The best action game. The game where you want a lot of action? You turn to Suikoden. You've seen the kind of reactions it elicits. Just makes sense. The best role-playing game. You want to role-play as a Joker? Suikoden. Suikoden. It lets you truly role-play as a man stuck in a subathon without the money. The best fighting game. What game makes you want to fight someone? What game makes you want to just 1-2? You know? What game makes you want to do that? Suikoden. You're fighting everything. You're fighting your inner urge to turn off stream. You're fighting your inner urge to give up. And you're fighting against the fruit. You're fighting against the fruit. Don't word it like that. You're fighting against the fruit gods. You're fighting against the developers of this game, who have clearly made the game to try to test you and test your mental. Best family game. What game can you sit down with your family and play? What game is there? If there's a streamer playing that game, you can put it on the TV and have your family watch. Which one is it? Suikoden. Suikoden. It only makes sense. You have to think. You have to think. There's a family of fruits right here. That should be evidence enough. The best simulator game. You want to simulate insanity? Suikoden. You look at it, you marvel at it, and it makes even more sense. The best sports game? Best sports game? It's pretty competitive if you ask me. It's Suikoden. What? I would play soccer with the watermelon as the ball is all I'm saying. The best multiplayer game? You've seen me rise to the ranks. It's Suika game. I was top 10 in the world at multiplayer Suika game. And now, now we get into it. The most anticipated game. 2024. There's a lot of games that we're anticipating. If you look further into the future, you see GTA 6. You go a little bit back, you see like Hades 2. You have the Elden Ring DLC. You know? The most anticipated game. What game do we sit around and just like, dude, I cannot wait till this comes out. I'm gonna shut myself in and just play the game until I'm dead once this comes out. And what is truly the most anticipated game? A 4K score Bozo Omegalo. I didn't mean to put this slide in. Yeah. Oh, why is this in here? Editor, why is this in here? Why is this in here? Is my editor in chat? Why is this in here? That's not what the script says. Fucking move on. And now, the game of the year. There's been a lot of games this year. Alright, there's been a lot of games that come out. I've already said about Baldur's Gate. I've already said about Zelda. I've already said about Final Fantasy. There's been a whole bunch of games this year. You got Alan Wake 2. You know? But there's only one that we truly know. It's the game of the year. There's only one! There's only one of them that we truly know deserves it. Before we give this Game of the Year award out, the Okaywhat22 Game Awards of 2023, I would like to say that it's been an honor to host this show. It's been an honor and a dream of mine to be able to host this show. Clash of Clans! Timeless game. Never stop playing it. Brings a tear to my eye. Just makes sense. It just makes sense. It's been so long, you know, that this game has been vying for the Game of the Year. And it's just like, finally it gets it, you know? It's been like so many other, like Elden Ring. Who cares about Elden Ring? I only care about the goats. Thank you, Clash of Clans. You are the Game of the Year. Guys, this stream is sponsored by Clash of